An amazing reach advantage that fighters do not expect to see in
Supposed to be
this kind of
5'8",
fighter.
bro.
The jab is unassumingly long and sharp.
I ain't gonna lie, Mayweather seen him in real life though. He ain't 5'8".
It's the Pac-Man, the only boxer to hold world championships across 4
Nah,
decades.
bro,
The
I
90s,
seen Mayweather
2000s,
up close, bro. Nah, he didn't look 5'8". He looked like a 5'7", maybe 5'7.5". He didn't look 5'8". I swear to you, he didn't look 5'8".
From the United States of America.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach.
What?
Check it out.
Well, we're all
allegedly
set.
he's
Let's
5'8".
go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
I mean, typically they add inches. If anything, they don't. That's just rare when they do. That must have been a mistake when they add less. Because typically they always increase. They always add.
Champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man.
Did you change the venue? Like I was saying.
Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America, wearing the blue trunks with blue trim, the artist.
Not
Everybody just woke up and was like, yo, I'm gonna make the same
continues to build for this showdown.
This
like 5 of y'all.
When it's packed out, the fans are there. You can hear their punches. You can smell.
I know, nigga. Ever since I said it, everybody wanted it. Everybody wanted it.
There will only be 2 that we're talking about.
And made a fucking Mayweather. God damn, I didn't think everybody was gonna go fucking Mayweather. That has like 5 people already.
The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight.
Yo, keep Five's name out your mouth, boy. Niggas can't pull up on me.
One punch could change anything.
Which one of y'all want smoke, bro?
Catch and shoot.
Which one of y'all want smoke?
This nigga, hey, you left and came back. Wop is crazy.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions.
Nigga, what
Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone
what ass pussy is crazy.
They don't let you breathe. If you don't let you get off the ropes, you can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
Oh, man, you got swarm in your face. You got to try and push them off, make them go into the rope. You got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit me on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
That shit get me mad, I ain't gonna lie, bro. How we forced to, as men, have to see them dudes with boobs and shit, like.
And he wasn't ready for that
shit crazy.
punch. Swing and a miss with that hook. Those counter punches hurt.
Hey, yo,
punch and just got countered.
Yo, cool. Go take your daily dose of some Flint water. Boy, I hope you have a filter for that water, bro. Nigga said I adapt to my environment.
Typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move.
Nah, hey, but for real, I hope you have. I do hope you have a filter installed, bro. A good one too.
It makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back.
I'm saying.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. There's a counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught.
That Flint water.
Beautiful counters. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Good game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Feel good? Good man, good man. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're way better than this. Don't let him back in the fight.
There's the bell for round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now
Boy, stop acting like I don't roast you all the time like that, bro.
Style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest
Get
on the
all
jab.
emotional
Be smart
now.
and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nobody home with that hook. That counter punch caught him clean. This fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
You cannot beat a good old-fashioned long jab.
He's saying you never hopped off the front porch.
Is Pacquiao gonna go down after that shot?
What he's saying, bro, you never hopped off the front porch. Never left.
Looks like trouble was averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he does it? How are they going to get through this?
Has to be careful for that receipt.
Yeah, tell him, bro, tell him.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. All the time. A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That counter shot lands. The perfect counter lands.
Hey, every place has a hood, bro. Every place has
Nice
hoods.
counter. How about that time counter shot?
You know what I'm saying? Like, and we all know that the toughest,
And we may see a stoppage here.
that's just facts. Yeah, but the toughest state is Florida. That's a fact. Florida versus everybody. Florida over.
Steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Sunshine State.
Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
Great round now.
There's the bell to start round 3. That corner has got to find a way to
Yeah,
get some momentum behind their fighters.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and
Tell
do.
him, Flint.
So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They exchange punches. I want to think of holding on here for a minute. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Taj, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
The gas station, you heard?
They both want the knockout.
Or gas station.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Look at James.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
They're transporting.
And he scores with the counter. That uppercut misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That hook doesn't score. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Good counter punching. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just...
Great work.
Here we go to the fourth round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him tight.
Mira, dime smoke.
Please again. And your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Yo.
Beautiful counter punch.
Yo.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect.
I can't play the game.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
A perfect counter shot. Missing with that right hook. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's
Fuck
going to be
blood.
a hard night
Fuck
tonight
blood.
for the judges.
Fucking.
Nice counter punch. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance in this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst
I'm
place
from
to be.
the
Having
cartel
second
of
thoughts in
Soles.
your-
Fuck that bitches. Fuck that
Land
bitches.
jab. Missing with that jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. A perfect counter shot.
Mira, smoke, cabrón.
Every time
Mira,
he throws a
smoke.
punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
All the way through camp. Get this boxing back together. Get it soft. Good work. Now that's it.
Yo,
There's the bell for round 5.
Bebo,
Let's see
what
how
up?
they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt.
Estoy en una pelea, bro.
He's gonna throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's gonna try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Pero si quiere mandarle un invite a todo el mundo en el party.
Arriba,
Ver una pelea
Guaramato.
ahora.
Arriba, Guaramato, culero.
Two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Yo, I can't play the fucking game. What the fuck?
Plant ran the jab there. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Beautiful counter punch. Left hook just missed. Nice counter shot. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Nice punch. No, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Pop, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he's got this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. You pain overblown.
Nice counter shot. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
There's a lot on the line here.
Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that one.
There's the bell for round 6. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, slept right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Bombs away!
On the undisputed. Estoy aquí conectado.
Well done with that counter shot. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Catch and shoot. can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Missing with the left hook. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
That jab won't score. The straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right. Slip.
I don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. Let him back.
Here we go. It's round 7. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Miss with that jab. Catch and shoot. Nice counter. Work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
Incredible work rate. Missing with the hook. Nice counter. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with the jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. His stamina is off the charts. Misses with the straight left. His stamina is off the charts. Well done with that counter shot. His stamina is off the charts. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
It's when you talk about championship material.
And you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job.
Round 8, and we're off again. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an early out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Yo, what's up with the party, bro?
Counter punches have to hurt. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
The perfect counter lands. Beautiful counter punch. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Can't score with that jab. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One punch could change everything in this battle. So much firepower here.
Yo, he's cooking him. He's
Gotta let
cooking
your
him.
hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
Oh,
That counter shot lands. You'd like to see more jabs.
what happens if so? Oh. Oh.
Pacquiao is rocked.
The other oh. Oh. Oh.
I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What we
Time to sleep.
What a shot it was. Completely
Time to
This
sleep.
round could go either way. 10
Good
seconds
fuck,
to
good
go.
fuck. Yeah. Hey, that's what I was gonna say. He was in there distracted. Yeah.
There's the bell for round 9. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after one? And Manny goes down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing wrong.
Yo, GG,
There's a counter
that's
shot.
it. G-toe.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO.
I'm proud of myself. Hey, Rule, I asked.
Yeah, we gotta practice, man. Gotta use that jab more.
Give them back because that's where they're comfortable. Or you play calm, play cool.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Do you believe what we're seeing?
Yo, Bebo.
Coop, you sitting that?
Dame una pelea.
The gas tank on this round.
Chicos, estoy encabronado porque no puedo jugar, loco. El jodido
Decided to
update
let it all hang out here in this round.
no me deja jugar.
Halfway through the round.
The corners must be
Yo sí, yo tengo unos panas que han dicho lo mismo.
Ha hecho una pichadera, brother.
A mí no me ha pasado.
Yo no entiendo, fue desde, literal, yo estaba jugando y salió el update. Y cuando salí ese juego, se me queda cargando, no carga ni nada, se me queda ahí. Yo voy a esperar si arreglan eso, cabrones, porque no borra hasta mis datos de juego, borré juego, hice un montón de lo que era y nada. Esperar a ver qué van a hacer esos cabrones. Hacho, yo cojo a estos cabrones y me los almuerzo, brother. Y no puedo jugar.
No te creas, bro, aquí son buenos. Hay algunos cuando...
Sí, sí, aquí es este vuelo.
Y'all don't got whatever with cash out, bro.
Mira, con calma, bro. En verdad más se pone a saludarte.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round.
Ten round. Oh. 12 rounds.
Entonces, you try to get back to the other stuff.
Survive and then give it back the next round.
There's the bell for round 10. Couldn't finish him off in the last round.
12 round battle.
What a heavy knockdown.
Y a puñeta. Dale.
Staggered back to the
Dale.
You've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and
that nigga, he don't like your style, bro.
Hey, cool.
He don't like your fight style, bro.
Cool.
Could see it in their eyes.
Hey, cool.
A punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
a shot from the guts.
Madre.
Out.
Hey, cool. You want action? Hey, cool. You want action at your money back? I bet on Ruger.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, a knockout.
Hey, yo. I dead ass thought it was P. Ruger with a...
Yeah, I got yeah.
don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stat boy so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal. So anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team. And I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I list this magic on these type of beats. I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got...
And it's showtime. Shawn Porter, the two-time welterweight champion of the world, born in Ohio, but fighting out of Las Vegas, USA. Terrence Bud.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Northeast Ohio, here is a welterweight champion of the world, Showtime, Shawn Porter. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Solid punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Timing beats speed, speed beats power. Beautiful counter shot. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. That counter punch caught him clean. Shawn Porter felt that his dad threw in the towel too early against Terrence Crawford. He doesn't want to get in trouble again. In fact, he says he's going for the knockout early in this one.
Porter said the first time, you know what, Crook?
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Crawford's legs are all over the place. That was the moment. Nice counter shot. Can't connect with that right hook. These two fighters are made for one another. No rest for the weary. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talking about Shawn Porter in that last round. Well, we're entering. Here we go for round 2. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
It's so hot, so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under, you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be a hellfire on you.
Defense is not an option for these two. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
With the hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Shawn Porter in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Nice round, good round. I like that one.
Let's get it started in round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
To see more jabs. There's a counter shot. Shawn Porter just got rocked. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Punch, counter punch. One punch could change everything in this battle. Got out of the way of that right hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. No rest for the weary. Crawford in trouble. Let's talk about Shawn Porter in that last round.
Get your mind back on the job.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Uh-oh, Porter is on wobbly legs. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? His stamina is off the charts. That jab misses. Hook won't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Shawn Porter in that last round. Well, it's no secret who had... Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked.
Whoa, Johnny! Porter backing up after that heavy shot. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Willing to go where the other fighter won't. He just misses with that jab. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Shawn Porter in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell, sometimes it can...
Let's start the sixth. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And Porter goes down. And as we we see it again. There's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Not many people.
Yeah, that hate the grind and sweat the blood of time I'm